Hi everyone. In this video, we'll be looking into a game between Grandmaster Nihal Sarin and Grandmaster Ronak Sadhwani from the round 3 of Global Chess League between Team Anish Giri and Team MBL. Nihal is from Team Anish Giri and Ronak is from Team MBL. Let's jump right into the game. Nihal Sarin, starting with the white pieces, go for 1 c4. Ronak replies with knight to f6, knight to c3, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, d3, d5, c takes on d5, knight takes on d5, g3, bishop to e7, knight takes on d5, queen takes on d5, bishop to g2, bishop to e6. Nihal goes for castling, queen to d7, queen to f4. Ronak goes for castles, bishop to e3, f5, rook on a to c1, bishop to f6, rook on f to d1, rook on f to d8, bishop to g5, rook on a to b8, bishop takes on f6, g takes on f6, king to f1, king to h8, queen to h4, queen to f7, a3, knight to d4, knight takes on d4, rook takes on d4. So if you look at this position after 90 moves into the game, match is pretty much balanced. We can see Ronak is attacking Nihal's queen. The square is taken by the queen and this square is not safe. And if you move the king to here, then he can push this pawn, and once again this is also an unsafe square. So the move Nihal chooses to play after rook threatening the queen is not even taking the queen to a safety, instead sacrificing this rook by playing rook takes on c7. Now idea behind this brilliant move is that once queen takes this rook, then Nihal has given away the rook for a pawn and he will take another pawn, and it comes with a check on the king and forking and winning back the piece. Queen moves to g7 and queen takes on e6. So Nihal has traded a rook for a 2 pawns and a bishop. And Rona continues with rook to f8, rook to c1, rook to d7, rook to c5, rook to e7, queen to c4, queen to h6, queen to c3, queen to f6, f4, rook on f to e8, f takes on e5, rook takes on e5, bishop takes on b7, f4, bishop to f3, f takes on g3, h takes on g3, king to g7, rook takes on e5, rook takes on e5, b4, h5, a4, king to h6, b5, king to g7, queen to d4. So if you look at this position after 36 moves in the game, Nihal is having an advantage of plus 1.9. Right continuation to minimize the damage is to put the rook back to e7 and to defend the a7 pawn. But in the game, Ronak chooses to play rook to g5, and this is a mistake. And after this one more mistake, Nihal is having a winning advantage of plus 4.6. And he continues with queen takes on a7 with check, king to h6, queen to e3, queen to a1 with check, king to f2, queen takes on a4, b6, h4, g4, queen to d7, and queen to f4. It was in this position after 42 moves into the game, Ronak Sadhwani resigned the game to Nihal Sarin. And Team Anish Giri went on to defeat Team MBL on the back of this sole victory. All the remaining 5 boards was ended in a draw. This was the only decisive game in this match between Team Anish Giri and Team MBL. The reason for resignation is pretty much clear. This rook is getting pinned here. It is very difficult for Ronak to try and defend this rook. If he tries by playing queen to b5, then it will continue with b7, queen to b6 with check, d4, queen to d8, still trying to protect the rook, b8 equal to queen takes on b8 and queen takes on b8. So down on a queen, it is very difficult to continue this position. So for seeing this, Ronak Sadhwani resigns to Nihal Sarin.